MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Texas Rangers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Matt Duffy is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
67 degrees our game time temperature. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Ready on 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second here tonight.
Coming to the plate now, Ricky Weeks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chu has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, Evan Longoria. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Away in Arlington. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Here it comes. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really froze him. Good breaking ball.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. That bat of this early season contest. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. About time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Heading for second here is Gomez. And Gomez can fly. He's headed for third. And he is in, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Well, for Gomez, he picks up double number 2 on the year. But there to take a hit away is Longoria. Quick reactions at the hot corner for out number 1. Settling in now, Adrian Beltre. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line toward right center. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Rougned Odor now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. pulled toward right center field. Souza is under it. And that's the third out. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
The first baseman, number 9.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A fastball that just misses inside. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now in the box, Walker Rudd. First pitch on its way. On the ground now for Beltre at third. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first two in the inning. At the plate, Steven Souza, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And this is fouled at the plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Now a fastball as he just reared up. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Nomar Mazara.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Duffy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting six.
Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Now here's the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, strike two. 1-2, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Mark Blanco. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. So stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A called strike on the inside corner. 0-1, here it comes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-and-mouse game continues on.
And he's back in standing. And the changeup is way low that time. To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Ricky Weeks. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ricky Weeks.
And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Mike Napoli. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's Elvis Andrus now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. A man at second with 1 down. And it's back to the top of the order now for Carlos Gomez. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Well, for Gomez, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Hot shot on the ground is short. Duffy fields it cleanly. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
All right, fielder number 17.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Third baseman number 3, Evan Longoria.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Under it is Choo as he takes it in for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to take it now is Cabrera, and he has it for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Up next for Tampa
Digging
Bay.
in for his second at-bat, Walker Rudd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Third baseman, Adrian.
This one's down to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away. Ready for another chance? Rougned Odor. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now batting, Nomar Mazara. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball right back to the mound. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now at the plate, Melky Cabrera hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Digging in, Steven Souza. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
20. Steven
and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The designated hitter, Mark Blanco.
High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Odor is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 thus. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
First baseman, number 5.
Standing in, Mike Napoli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Now, that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Weeks for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here it comes now to Andrus. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Takes a look at. The 0-2 delivery. Ripped down the first base line. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. In now, Carlos Gomez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it'll be too late to get Andrus as he's safe at second base. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, for Elvis, he picks up his second bag here in the early going. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rudd racing back, and that one is gone. On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Digging in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back on it at the track. He's there to make the play. Striding in once again, Matt Duffy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Hit to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now, Ricky Weeks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw won't get him, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 on it. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he lays off for ball 1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
The first baseman.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
9,
We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. On the move is Gomez. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, Adrian Beltre. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Third baseman, Adrian.
Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. Here's Rougned Odor now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Popped up. Duffy is there. 2 down.
The left fielder,
here's Melky Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here it comes. Ground ball right side. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. A 2-out hit, one that'll bring up Jonathan Lucroy to bat this inning. Digging in once again, Jonathan Lucroy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jonathan Lucroy.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
3-0 now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Mike Napoli.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Fouled straight back. Has a look. Now the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Walker Rudd. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Chu is there, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Steven Souza. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Matt Bush comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 51. Matt Bush.
From the stretch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Stepping in.
Now batting,
Blanco, he's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Pinch hitting for
Colby
Tampa Bay.
Rasmus will come
Number
on to pinch
28.
hit here in a big
Colby
spot.
Rasmus.
Down the first baseline. Napoli is there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. In tight again, awfully tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
The 2-1 on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gomez has a read on it. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. 1 for 2
Leading
with a
off for the
double on the
Rangers,
ledger so
Number
far.
1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Here it comes now to Andrus. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Here's Carlos Gomez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So striding in. Shin-Soo Choo. He could really use a knock here. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. And they'll go ahead and issue Beltre the free pass. Here's Rognet. Now 2 outs and 2 runners. Now a southpaw to throw in that Tampa Bay. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here. Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So digging in now, Nomar Mazara. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. On the ground to the right side. Up with it is Weeks. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Matt Duffy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a ball hit in the air. Napoli ranging into the outfield makes the play, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Ricky Weeks. He's got a hit in 3 at bat. Brad Miller will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after the fastball.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Melky Cabrera.
Leading out for the Rangers, left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Duffy is up with it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And this is going to be a foul ball. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Duffy ranges to his right. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now, Mike Napoli. He got on top of one and was a ground out victory. Brad Boxberger will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Number 13, Brad Miller.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is standing in. Wilson Ramos. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Jeremy Jeffress answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And he'll step off and try again. And a ball, 1-0. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box. Walker Rudd. He comes to the plate. Malik Smith will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the bases empty. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Cue shot here out toward short. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. And guys, the Rangers were able to claim victory here thanks in no small part to the pitching of this man, Cole Hamels. Now from the home of the Rays, you get a look there at Tropicana Field in. Stepping up now, Flash JJ. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
They played good ball yesterday and pulled off a W. Let's see if they're able to keep that momentum going and play good again this one and win another game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Kevin Kiermaier.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. On to first, and they get them both. And with that, a look.
He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
JJ.
Flash JJ started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back standing. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. In the dirt here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Henry Villanueva. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Villanueva.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
Right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
1-1. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Digging in for his second at-bat, Choi. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Little chopper back to the mound. A quick out number 1. Striding in once again, number 14. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Flash JJ. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air and a ball that is gone.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game.
Digging in once again, Eduardo
And leading out for the
Castro.
Rays.
1 for 2 with a
Left
double on the
fielder,
ledger so far.
Eduardo Castro.
Just short, hit hard. JJ. And a good throw gets him one gone. Ready for another chance. Patrick
First
Leonard.
baseman, number
He's 0 for
23.
2 with a strikeout in this one.
Leonard.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Leading off for Baltimore,
Flash JJ.
shortstop.
He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
This is in the air to left. Davis is there. 1 away. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
The final line score for
Hey,
our
it
ball
wasn't a
game tonight.
huge offensive
For the
day for him.
victorious
He
Rays.
only had one
run
hit,
on
but
3
he
hits.
definitely made.
And now time is called here with the potential tying run over at first. They're not going to take any chances
Now batting,
as they've made the move
number
to a pinch
53.
runner now. Working for the punch out and the offering. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
The left fielder, number 34, Henry Villanueva.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is
Battle of the
over.
ball game, 2 hours and...
Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Now in the box, Flash JJ. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kiermaier racing back. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are up. Stepping into the box,
Now
Choi.
batting,
He reached on a
number
single in his
51.
first try. Oh, beautiful dive. He's up with it. The throw. Not in time. Striding in. Flash
Leading off for
JJ.
Baltimore,
He hit a sac fly
shortstop.
earlier.
JJ.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. High pop-up. And there's your first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now.
The batter,
Flash
number
JJ
Shortstop.
comes into this at bat.
Flash
0 for 1 in the
JJ.
ball game. Lifted into center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and the inning is over. Standing in, Kurt Casale, 0 for 2
Now
on
batting.
the afternoon so
Catcher,
far.
Kurt Casale.
Ready on 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He'll go on. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Standing in, Flash
The batter, number
JJ,
2.
0 for 2 with a run
Shortstop.
batted in for him thus
Flash
far.
JJ.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is camped under this one. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Flash. JJ 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's out number 1. 8-5 today. Joe Jimenez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Matt Andriese wraps it up for the MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. JJ is under this one, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Flash JJ. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still no score. Here's Jonathan Scope now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Jonathan
looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Todd Frazier now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Todd Frazier.
Hit to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Andrelton Simmons.
Leading off for the
and
Angels.
the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220. Gets dirty and gloves it. The throw to first. What a play. Digging in for his second at bat. Flash JJ 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First things first, here's a throw over and the runner back. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. From the stretch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready once again. Flash
number 2,
JJ. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
JJ.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Digging in to try it again. Flash JJ. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. In time to first, and there are 2 away. 13-4 the way this one ends. Raisel Iglesias earns win number 7 on the season, number 39. MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night. Now batting. Flash JJ. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he pops him up back behind second base. Simmons is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Hit sharply on the ground. JJ. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Flash JJ. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
JJ.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back standing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mata going back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get...
Flash JJ will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And he takes ball 1.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
And he's back standing. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Drilled right back up the middle. There's one.
He's out.
And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
First baseman number 34.
Ready for another shot now. Henry Villanueva. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Man, that was a textbook hit and run. Right-handed hitter hits it the opposite way behind the base runner. They're first and third. They're in business.
Jeffrey Amos.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Striding in once again, Cole Calhoun. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And he's safe.
2 out lightning. Here they come. This team never stops.
Digging in once again. Flash JJ. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here's Simmons at short. No problem here. 1 away. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Chris Tillman earns win number 4 on the season. Roberto Ozuna wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. Saturday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Digging in, Mike Trout. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Flash JJ. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High pop up for him here in this one.
Flash JJ.
And this is fouled straight back. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses. 2-1.
That ball's away, and clearly they're not going to try to give him anything to hit. Look, if he extends his hands even, he'll be able to drive the ball. I would just live away and maybe even further. Pitch like you're pitching to a picnic table.
Frazier is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another chance. Flash JJ. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Richards comes set. Here's the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the dive. It's there. He got him. That was so coming to the plate, Josh Frazier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Frazier.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. So digging in now. Flash JJ.
Shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready now, Josh Frazier.
First baseman number 7.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Frazier.
Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, there's an infield single with 2.
Striding in, Flash JJ. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. 8-4 tonight. Garrett Richards earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Brandon Shipley. Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Now at the plate, Flash JJ. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Runner at third here, nobody out. This ball will be chopped foul. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And oh, that gets him on the mound. And they'll put the tag on him for the out, but he'll at least get an RBI out of it. Digging in to try it again. Flash JJ, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Collins is there, and he'll make the catch to stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 9. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
I don't care how hard.
Ready for another shot now. Flash JJ. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him. And here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. Here's Brock Holt now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Brock Holt.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Raul Mondesi.
The shortstop, Raul Mondesi.
0-1 pitch on its way. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. A couple of walks for him thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts it.
Ready once again. Flash JJ 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And the runner back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready on 1 and 2. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell. Anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
Now batting, Jeffrey Amos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that'll be a base hit and an RBI as well as it ties our ball game at 5-5.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Dribbled to the right side. And they catch up to him and slap the tag on him, and that is some poor base running. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, on the ground to short. 2. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Back now from Kansas City, Missouri, as we get set to begin the top of the 9th inning in this one.
Flash JJ.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Kelvin Herrera wins his fourth game out of the bullpen this year. Wade Davis hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds. Just off I-70 on the east side of town, a look at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, it's the second of this three-game series. So digging in now, Flash JJ is currently hitting just under .310 on the season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here. And they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready with the 0-2. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do. Digging in for his second at-bat, Flash JJ, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Into the box now, Yonder Alonso. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yonder Alonso
ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. To his right, Jay. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Ready for another chance. Flash JJ. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
The 1-0 delivery. Flipped out the other way toward short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeffrey Amos. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Holt comes up with it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the... Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Royals, second baseman Brock.
Grounded to short. JJ is there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Raymond Fuentes. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in. Flash JJ.
Number 2. Shortstop. Flash JJ.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Flash JJ.
Number 2. Shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch.
Flash
Here it comes.
JJ.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
1-1. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Collins is going to get there as he backs up to put it. Ready now, Corbin Joseph. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Corbin Joseph.
Set to deal on 2-2. Hit to short. Fielded clean. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Brad Patel earns his first win of the season. Carlos Reyes was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Roberto Ozuna closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 5 runs, 12 hits.
Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas. So striding in, Flash JJ. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Sent on the ground out to second. Holt gloves it. Throw on to Alonso, takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's Brock Holt now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Brock Holt.
Speared on the dive. There's one.
That's an out.
On to first, a double play. Into the box.
Now
Flash JJ. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runners back. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Flash JJ. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough to handle wild pitches.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Royals claim the victory.